Have you ever felt pressure to hide what you believe? To just go with the flow, even when it feels wrong? Imagine being told that the one thing that gives you strength, your connection to God, is now illegal. What would you do? Daniel, a man of incredible faith, faced exactly that. And his choice, a choice that led him straight into a den of hungry lions, still inspires us thousands of years later. Let's travel back to ancient Babylon. Daniel, an exile from Judah, served King Darius with such integrity and wisdom that he rose to a high position in the kingdom. But his success bred jealousy. His rivals couldn't find any fault in his work, so they targeted his faith. They knew Daniel was devoted to God. They craftily convinced King Darius to sign an unbreakable decree. For 30 days, anyone who prayed to any god or human other than the king would be thrown into the lion's den. Did Daniel panic? Did he start praying in secret, behind closed doors? No. The Bible tells us in Daniel, chapter 6, verse 10, that when he learned about the new law, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day, he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God. Just as he had done before, he didn't make a show of it, but he didn't hide either. His faithfulness was more important than his own safety. Of course, his enemies were watching. They immediately reported him to the king. King Darius was deeply distressed. He genuinely cared for Daniel and spent the rest of the day trying to find a way to save him. But the law was absolute. With a heavy heart, he gave the order. As they brought Daniel to the lion's den, the king spoke words filled with a glimmer of hope. He said to Daniel, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." The stone was rolled over the mouth of the den, sealing Daniel inside with the beasts. Imagine the king's long, sleepless night. He fasted, refused any entertainment, and tossed and turned, consumed with worrying. At the first light of dawn, he rushed to the den. His voice trembled as he called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" And then, a voice from the darkness, a voice of calm and life. Daniel answered, "May the king live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, your majesty." God didn't prevent Daniel from being thrown into the den. Instead, he joined him in it. He sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, turning a place of certain death into a sanctuary of peace. The king was overjoyed. He commanded that Daniel be lifted out, and there wasn't a single scratch on him, because he had trusted in his God. What does this incredible story mean for us today? Our lions' dens might look different. Maybe it's pressure at work, challenges in our relationships, or fears that keep us up at night. Daniel's story teaches us that true faith isn't about avoiding trouble. It's about trusting God right in the middle of it. It's about being faithful when it's not easy, praying when it's not popular, and trusting God even when the situation looks hopeless. When we stand firm in our devotion, God demonstrates his power not by always removing the trial, but by protecting us through it. Daniel's unshakable faith didn't just save his own life, it transformed a king and an entire nation. King Darius then issued a new decree that people throughout his kingdom should revere the God of Daniel, for he is the living God and he endures forever. Your faith has that same power. It can change your family, your workplace, your world. So, stand firm, be courageous. Your God is the same God who shut the mouths of lions. Thank you for joining us today. If this story encouraged you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more stories of faith and hope. We'd love to hear in the comments how God has shown his faithfulness in your life. Until next time, stay faithful.